Well, everyone, it looks like our time here is almost out. We're doomed. They're going to be sending people to space finally on July 20th. Yes, this is the anniversary of Apollo 11, the moon landing. And so let's see what this actually really means and what it's going to prove. Should we be sending some of us up there and spending all of our money and putting it together? Let's check it out, because I believe they are actually going to do this and that it's actually possible. Here's why. It says here, the Blue Origin aims to launch its first ever crewed mission on a date already steeped in spaceflight history, and you could bid for a seat on that flight. That's us. We can do that. The company is targeting July 20th for the debut launch of its new Shepherd vehicle, which is designed Shepherd taking sheep. Sorry, I just caught that as I was reading it, which is designed to take people in scientific experiments on brief trips to suborbital space. How high is that? Surely it's higher than the GoFast rocket that we watched run into the yo-yo despin when it smacked into it and stopped instantly. So let's check that out and see. 62 miles. How high did the GoFast rocket that was hurling at record-breaking speeds go? 73 miles in a straight line until it stopped instantly. But they're going to send people 62 miles and take them 15 minutes to free fall. I'm not sure. I'm guessing the 15-minute trip is including the way up there. So 15 minutes, if you've seen those videos where they launch this thing up there and then it falls back down and does all the cool spectacular stuff where they land the boosters. Well, suborbital space rides, 15 minutes. How much is this going to cost? Okay, it says, let's scroll down to the important parts. Blue Origin made the astronaut launch announcement on May 5th. Okay, 60th anniversary of the first ever human spaceflight. So we've only been doing this for 60 years, spaceflight. The first one was a suborbital spaceflight. Imagine that. They did the same thing they're doing now, way back then, because we've had the technology to send people really high up and straight back down for quite some time. Here's the view from there. You can see you're going to have a little window and you can see out. This would actually be kind of cool. It's basically a glorified zero-G plane. It's going to send you way up there and then you're going to free fall. Would actually be a lot of fun. I'm actually interested in that, but definitely don't think I have the money, nor would I ask people to give me the money to go up there unless I had someone like Jay Tolan with his camera to do some really cool experiments. But you're going to be falling so fast. That would be something you'd want to enjoy, but then you have the view to enjoy at the same time. I would kind of be torn between which one I wanted to enjoy, the free fall experience or the looking out and seeing how far you can see. But there are 6 seats available, and they will be filled by the winner of 3-phase online auctions. Okay. It then shifts to unsealed online bidding and wraps up with a live online auction on June 12th. You can find out how to bid on the new Shepherd seat auction at the Blue Origin website. The winning bid amount will be donated to the Blue Origins Foundation Club for the Future to inspire future generations to pursue careers in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. New Shepherd consists of a rocket. Okay, we know what it consists of. And there's a parachute because, of course, you're falling back down. Where's the price? Where's the good information? I haven't read this in a while. Virgin Galactic most recently stated ticket price was $250,000. You can buy a really good house for that where I live. Or Blue Origin has not announced how much it will charge for a seat aboard the New Shepard. I'm guessing it will be close to that amount. That is insane. Anything above 100,000 for a 15-minute ride. Anything above 10,000 for a 15-minute ride. Anything above 1,000. Like, this is crazy. I've flown way longer on airplanes. I've flown to Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii. Like, cost way less than that. These people are charging way more to fly you straight up. This is ridiculous. Not that it isn't going to be really cool. That is a lot of money to be going on a 15-minute joyride. And when it's over, I'm assuming the people will be excited for a little while. Then they'll realize all they did was go really high and fall straight back down. They could have done the zero-G plane experience for much cheaper. But I'm sure the footage from the curved windows and the GoPros that they have with them will be all they need to put out some new fancy article of how they are winning, we are losing. They will ignore the extremely powerful laser experiments that have been done by Taboo Conspiracy and FE Core and Glowbusters and all of them. All of that goes out the window when they have a curved window on the Shepard flight taking sheep to space, which it cracks me up now that I think of that connection. But that is what's going to be going down soon. And that's not the only reason I'm doing this video. I wanted to catch you guys up on what's been going on with the video we're working on, the project. Yes, my brother has been still working day and night on this thing. I've tried to help out a little bit. I haven't done nearly as much as he has, nor have I done my best work on it. Our time is very limited to do such things. But I do want to remind everyone that we will have our next meetup coming up really soon, okay, the 30th. I sent a mass email to like 50 people about this from the last meetup, and I accidentally put the 29th because I was looking at my calendar and I saw the red square. The 29th is just an optional hangout at the park. On the 30th, we have the same place we booked the last time we had our meetup. And the 31st is a question mark. If people are still in town, it's a Monday. Most will have off for Memorial Day. I'll have that day off as well, so we can hang out. If some people travel, we can, have breakfast or lunch together, and then you can journey back home depending on how far you've traveled. But I'm leaving those 3 days open on my schedule. The 29th will be more of just an informal hangout at a local park, nature trails, creek and stuff nearby, whatever you guys want to do there. And then our big one is in September. For those of you who are far away and would be interested in traveling to hang out with us and others, we've reserved a place on the lake. It's out in nature, surrounded by the beautiful Harrison Bay Lake at the Harrison Bay State Park. This is the recreation hall. If you're interested in going to this, it's in September, and it's going to be on a Saturday. Friday, I will be camping out. I have already reserved campsites for me, and I can forward you information of where the site is that I have reserved so that you can be near it on that Friday. I will be setting up camp. Saturday, we'll have the hangout. Saturday night, I will walk. It's literally walking distance to the campsite. We'll walk back to the campsite and hang out afterwards for those who want to do that. And then the 26th, there's like a lot of pavilions around that area we can hang out at, and places on the lake where you can just set out, picnic tables, have fun. Just want it to be a good learning experience, spirit-filled, and fellowship with the most awesome people that the Father has blessed us with the opportunities to fellowship with. We are learning a lot from you guys, and I thank you for continually sharing your wisdom with us. It's something that I do not take for granted. Your prayers have gone a long way. We have had spiritual attacks lately and attacks on this channel, our jobs, and if it wasn't for those prayers that you guys have, it'd be a lot more challenging, but the Spirit is moving, and we've even had attacks on my brother's channel with taking videos down, lots of stuff going on, lots of spiritual attacks when you're working on the heavy hitting stuff. So continue to pray for us on that. Also, I wanted to note, if you see me on another platform, it is not something I planned on doing, but I have been watching my students. I've been around high schoolers for years now, but I've been watching them be lured into a certain app and a certain social media platform, and I've watched it change them in a negative way, similar to how rap music did back in, the early 2000s and the 90s and all that. But you watch people change, and then music videos on YouTube sort of became a thing where kids were being influenced by not just hearing the music, but they were seeing it, and they were seeing all of these hand signs and symbologies and seductive dances and all that. Well, the platform that I'm speaking of was having a similar effect on kids. It was making them do these little dances and do things that I'd never seen them do. And every time I would hear their videos playing, it was something vulgar. And I'm watching this happen. And the app that kept getting brought up was called TikTok. And I thought, and this app seems to be changing the behaviors of people within a short amount of time, unlike anything I've ever seen. And so my sister sent me a video from that platform, and I wanted to interact and like the video, but it doesn't let you do that unless you have an account. So I thought, let me get this account and just see what it's like so I can know what my kids are getting exposed to. And instantly, when I got it on my phone, it's promoting because you don't pick, you don't go and look for the videos. It shows you instantly whatever they want you to see. And with the algorithms, it kind of sorts out based on what you're kind of scrolling past. Well, instantly it's showing me vulgar language, provocative, dancing type stuff, like evil, sinister stuff, things that would corrupt a young person instantly. And so I deleted the app. And then the next day, I'm looking at my phone and the app reappears. And I kind of was like, what's going on here? This is weird. So I deleted it again. And a few weeks later, I'm on vacation, flash forward a few weeks. And I'm sitting there thinking about how all these kids are just glued to this. And I thought, you know what? I deleted it. I don't want anything to do with it. What if I just use it to upload a couple of videos and just see if I can reach people and wake up some of these kids? So I uploaded a video. It got a few thousand views. I was kind of surprised. I uploaded one on March 31st and then again on April 1st. And that one actually got quite a bit of views, more than our YouTube videos do now, and we have tons of subscribers. So I just kind of compiled a 1-minute versions of stuff we already do, started putting them out there, and eventually I had one go viral. And it was not even one of my best things. I just kind of put together some of the crazy stuff we talk about here. And of course, the heavy hitting ones don't really get many views, kind of like YouTube. Same stuff we do, just shortened it, condensed it, and started taking off. And then the other day, I put out a few videos, and what do you know, really took off and ended up gaining thousands of followers. And so I'm not ditching YouTube for this app, and I don't recommend you guys ever using this app for entertainment purposes, because it's literally called TikTok because it's wasting your time. It's making that clock tick, and time is the most precious thing the enemy can rob from you. Okay? And so I am using this. Yes, it is an evil platform, similar to YouTube and all of the other platforms ran by the world. And I'm using it to reach people and wake people. If you have people that are just glued to this, send them our information or send them a link. That's the name of our little, I don't really think it's called a channel. I guess it's called a profile. That's the name of my profile. And so I'm new to this. I still don't know all the bells and whistles. I just know how to upload a 1-minute video, and I use it on my computer and upload them that way. And so very cool that people are seeing this stuff. And I made some interesting twists to our firmament videos and just got people asking questions. And then when they want answers, I link them our YouTube videos to get them away from this platform. So that's my that's my wisdom or wise as serpents routine, where I'm using this to lure people away from this platform, trying to get them to fellowship and find videos. I've had a couple testimonies already of people saying, wow, I'm so much closer to the Father now. This is awesome. If it's just one or two, it's worth the work that I've put into it. And I haven't put a whole lot of work into it. I literally just take videos I've already done and turn them into 1-minute powerful videos, and people can investigate from there. But that's all the major stuff I wanted to talk about. Again, we have our next meetup on the 30th of this month, and that's right before everything gets really crazy with all the gas price stuff going on and the shortages. I understand it's going to be more of a challenge, but I do feel we really need to gather and find ways to communicate outside of social media. Who knows what's going to happen? I have this sense, as many of you do as well, that it's about to take a turn in a crazy direction. And so that's why we've been working really hard to get things done. And that's why the attacks are happening. You've probably noticed them in your life. People around me are experiencing the same thing. So pray really hard, fast, seek Father, seek truth. If you're confused, ask the Father to clarify things. It will go a long way. Confusion is everywhere because information is everywhere, and it's easy to be deceived. So keep looking up. We look forward to seeing you guys very soon. Stay safe and stay ready.